Yeah, I'm back. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Having fun, enjoying yourself. It is very important that you enjoy yourself because it is your life. You were born to explore and enjoy your life. Any other thing other than that is sort of distraction or something that comes to put you down or to keep you stagnated, confused, convinced, and combated. No, you don't need that. You don't need to live in any cage, no matter what. And what religion does, what faith in God does, is to make you keep deceiving yourself. But the woke nation, the awakened Africans, those who are fully awakened, now they don't deceive themselves. They know that no truth is permanent unless it is based on fact. And they keep growing in knowledge. They keep seeking and spreading the knowledge. Just like the one I spread yesterday about the black Christian code, slave code, which they used to enslave our ancestors in America. When you read it, you will find out exactly that the Bible is a slave code. That's it. That's why they ask you to obey your earthly master, telling you there is that imaginary God in the sky and the sun that you are serving, and they will reward you after death. So you die as a slave. Then after that, you will be rewarded. Fuck them. So I titled this, Stop Deceiving Yourself. If you're an African, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to white people. I'm talking to Africans. If you're an African, stop deceiving yourself. Stop deceiving yourself with what you are saying about China, what you are saying about vaccine, what you are saying about the religion you believe. So let me try to speak on this thread. There are many things Africans are deceiving themselves with. Let me put the AC on, man. No one sweat. I hear Africans complaining. They are making posts now all over the place saying they want to force them to get vaccine. Let me tell you, stop deceiving yourself. If they want you to get vaccine, you will get it. You can write whatever you want, you can say whatever you want. Are Africans producing their own vaccine? Americans also are waiting for vaccine. American government, they want to give vaccine against coronavirus. In fact, now the drug, whatever they call them, is it FDA or something like that? You know, people in charge of saying, okay, people can use this drug in America. That medicine, they say, oh, you can give this medicine to somebody that have that acute symptom of coronavirus, you see? But look at Africans. In everything, they behave like slaves. It's like slave telling a slave man and a slave woman telling their children, well, you should not take the vaccine, or you should not take the vaccine. Who are you? Who you be? Who you be to decide that? Who you be? You say your children, your slave children will not take the vaccine. Unless the slave master don't want to give it. If they want to give it, okay, some of us that travel to America, didn't they draw our blood to run tests? When they asked, did you say no? No, because you want to travel. Stop deceiving yourself. If they roll it out, or your leaders sanction it, your leaders approve it, you will get it. You don't want to get it, okay, stay your own. Don't just come to do any business with them. Don't come to say you want to get the education. Because when they will ask you to bring the proof, you have it already. Then you will go and get it. Or you lie. You go and pay for them to give you paper showing that you already been vaccinated. You lie. We know how to lie now. That's how we are deceiving ourselves as Africans. Instead of saying the truth so that we can solve our problem. The more you lie about your problem, you will never solve it. The more you keep hiding your problem, you will never solve it. And that's our problem, especially in Africa. You are against vaccine. Are you making anyone? Are you producing anyone? Even the local ones here, native doctors will make, will you accept it? Or your herbalists? No. You will call them evil. You will not accept them. You say, in Jesus' name, I reject it. And you say you won't get vaccine. Who said that? You will get it. If you say, Bill Gates want to reduce your population, let me say the truth. Yeah, let them reduce it. Because we have a lot of morons in Africa. They keep giving birth to morons. Let them reduce it. You say, what are you? Yeah. You are afraid of reducing it, but you believe there is God who controls the world. But you are kicking against vaccine. No, but say no to vaccine in Africa. Say no to vaccine in Africa. They want us, of course, if they pay your leaders will open the gate for them. They will come in and vaccinate all of you. See Nigeria. I was talking to my co-worker. I said, there's no Nigerian doctor that will come before me and say anything again. Nigeria don't have doctor. They went to China and imported doctors. Nigeria. Your president goes to London for treatment and you see, no, you are doctors just to make money. Whatever Africans are today is just to make money. They don't care about their root. They don't care about their originality. They don't even consider it. All they want, they make money. So when you are talking about the truth, they kick against you. They say, no, how can you say there is no God? How can you say this? America is this. America, they don't know. No, all they know is to make money. I work in the hospital. You have a lot of Nigerian doctors there. Yet no one is qualified to take care of the president of Nigeria. I think if you go to American stuff, you will see that most of them that are working in an American lab are Africans. They produce it. And when you find Africans that can produce the vaccine or whatever, no, those in authority will say, no, this is not from Bill Gates. Bill Gates already giving us millions and you are coming here with your main walls. They sink you. As I've been saying, Africans don't need any external help. We don't need help from UN. We don't need help from UK. We don't need help from United States of America. Africans don't need any help. All they need is knowledge to activate their mind again. But they have been enslaved to spiritualize everything. They have been enslaved to religionize everything. If it's not in the name of God, and the name of gods of the land, in the name of they know. If it's not in the name of their ancestors, they're not doing it. I said, wow. You don't need your ancestors to help you to do anything. Your ancestors are not existing somewhere else waiting for you. No, they are in you. There is no spiritual world where your ancestors, anyone that is talking about spiritual world is talking about fairy tale, mythology, something, guesswork, you know, concept. It's a concept somebody came up, but it's not real. In the real world, knowledge rules. Knowledge is the greatest in the real world. Not spirituality, not religion. Knowledge, knowledge. And no people know their God. So when you begin to claim the people that do know their God shall be strong, it's a lie. The people that do know their God will remain delusional too. Because instead of them to find solution, they are finding something. Oh, you can kill this person with this. No, you cannot keep this person with this. This person is choosing. That one is not choosing. That hierarchy that the strangers brought among us still there. And that's why I keep telling you, African spirituality is not part of our ancestral heritage. It's African knowledge. You can call it spirituality all you want. But you see how it's not helping us. Because you keep taking it as spiritual stuff. No, if it's knowledge, then you can teach it. Until you see it as knowledge, you can't teach it to others. You think it's a spiritual. You think you will lose it. You are living in that fear. Fear of losing your heritage. Fear of losing your power. Fear of losing this. You say no vaccine in Africa. Who tell you that? Before you know it, you will even be begging for it. You'll be reselling your land to buy vaccine. You say you don't want coronavirus. Do you value the one your people are making in Africa? No. You value if like you are talking about vaccine. If Pope open his mouth and say vaccine is good, you see all the African Catholics, they will not even ask questions. They will say, yeah, our Papa says it's good. And then they go and give money to like Adeboye, or maybe he don't want to lose his visa. They tell him, he will say, yeah, vaccine can help. God can use vaccine to heal. Then you will see African Pentecostals or those that are claiming to be born again, or they begin to consider it. Africans are the easiest people to deceive in this world, and you encourage them to deceive themselves. They keep deceiving themselves, lying to themselves. They know why they don't know. When you don't know yourself, you don't know the truth. You have to know yourself first before you can say you know the truth, and you demonstrate the truth you know, not just running your mouth, not just say no vaccine in Africa. Who said that? Are you making vaccine? If you can make your own vaccine, of course, why people will not come to Africa to do any experiment or anything? It's because you don't. Africa become dumping ground for white people. That's where they go for experiments. Just as they can use chicken to do experiment, they are using Africans for experiment. That's the first one. You say no vaccine. Who are you to say that? It is the government that will decide that. And when they say there's vaccine, maybe you want to enroll your children in school. Like, for example, when we come to America, we want to enroll our daughter. I think that's when she want to start, is it kindergarten? Of course, you have to go get some vaccine. The doctor have to inject her with all that. When we come to America, we want to make it. Okay, whatever they tell you, you're going to do it. You see? That's how they will get you. So stop making noise. The main thing is this: can you survive without them? Can you live without them, Africans? Can you live without white people? Can you live without whatever white people are making or giving to you? Can you? No, because you have abandoned your own originality. You have abandoned your own source. You have abandoned your own power. You have abandoned your own thing. Now you are suffering for it. The second one is you are talking about China. You say China is taking over Africa. Say no to China. China is taking over Africa. You are making noise. There's no country in Africa that can withstand China. None. Your African leaders will kill you if you kill any Chinese. But you see the videos of Chinese people killing Africans, torturing Africans, breaking their legs and their arms in China. Nothing happens. Nothing. I heard that one country, is it in South Africa or one country in Africa, they arrested all the Chinese people there because of the maltreatment of blacks in China. I said, okay, let them tell you the end of the story. You will see. What? One call from China, Chinese government to that government, they will just release the people. In fact, they will apologize to them, give them better stuff, you know. Africa, where I grew up, you telling me? Come on. Africans cannot do anything to Chinese people. You cannot stop China from buying whatever they want in Africa. They have the money. When they spread the money like this, your leaders get the money and they sell you out. I say, we don't know you. This guy. We don't know this guy. He's our brother, mate. We don't know whether his mother is from our side. I think they sell you. They value Chinese people than you. They value white people than you. Who are you? You keep making posts about China, making all that. That's bullshit. So what are the Africans doing to stop China from buying anything from Africa? Are the Africans building their own? African government is ordering goods from China. Nigerian government ordering goods. Nigerian government, you, not Nigerian just people or poor people or Igbo traders. The whole Nigerian government ordering goods from China. These are the people that have universities everywhere training people. You have a lot of unemployed youths, graduates in Nigeria. Nigerian government importing electric materials from China. Contractors from China. They want to build their road. Why people come and build it? Yet in that same country, we have all the materials to build road. And if we don't have certain materials, we have what it takes to buy it from other people, but we build it ourselves. We do it ourselves. No matter how long it takes. But are we doing it? No. No, China, go to your market. Those of you talking against China, the goods in your shop are made where? Made where? You're talking. The ones that are made in Onitsha, you say, no, it's local, we are not buying it. Because even in there, you bring tribalism. Nigerian government can never buy anything made by Igbo man. Unless you lie to them, it's made in China. Then when they give you the money, you supply made in... Because Igbo people in Africa, they do better than Chinese people even. Because Chinese people learn from America. But these people, they don't learn from anyone. They take something, they begin to make it. And most of them are illiterate, yet they are productive. They can make things. You see why the Nigerian government will never let them be free? You see why they're against Biafra? Yeah, I'm talking about Biafrans. When I'm talking about Igbo, Igbo is not just language. Igbo simply means ancient people. The Africans. Because when you hear it, they use that tribalism to destroy your sense of reasoning. You say, no, I'm Yoruba, I can never allow that. I'm Hausa, I can never... Shut up, we are Africans. The reason why Nigerian government cannot produce weapons today, because after Nigerian Biafran war, they destroyed the blueprint that the Igbos used to build weapons, or the Biafran used to build weapons against that war. Remember, it was not Nigerian Biafran war. It was Nigerian, British, Russia also against Biafrans. They will not tell you the truth because and you see educated Igbo say, yeah. You know, it's not, they say, it was a genocide. But they call it, no, they plan and they want to exterminate those people. And remember, all the killings they did against them, today in Nigeria, they remain the richest people in Africa. The richest people in Africa is the Igbos. Dangote is the richest because Nigeria is the giant of Africa. So Nigerian government established Dangote. Dangote did not thrive like a normal Igbo man. You see Igbo man that didn't go to any school or anything, then he make it. The only people that will compete and defeat China is the Biafrans. They will not allow you. And yet you say China is not. China will keep buying Africa until Africans wake up. Majority of Africans wake up. You cannot stop them from buying Africa. You can never stop. How can you stop them? You are using stick to fight somebody that have nuclear weapon. You only have stick in your hand. And then to stop China, they have nuclear weapon. You don't have. They have allies too. Who are your allies? Oh, you think America will support you and leave China? Stop, keep believing the nonsense that is spreading to you about Trump and the China this. Trump come and making us Europe. China is not touch not my anointed. You dare not touch China. China. Oh man, those people are smart. And they started with just their one leader. That one day wake up and say, you know what? We are going to take over. We were hearing Taiwan before. That leader say, you know what? Welcome those white men. Learn from them. And begin to do your own thing. And that's how China becomes world power today. Why people cannot touch China? You can call them all the name. You see Trump blaming China, but behind he's doing business with China. He will tell you the president of China is. Do you see Trump talking bad about Putin, the president of Russia? No, but he will tell you how we attack Russia. Touch Putin now, so they can kill you. But the leaders, they know what they are doing. Whether you like it, you can take it or not. But I am telling you as it is. You are running your mouth against vaccine, against China. That's bullshit. They will still do their thing. Do you have weapons to withstand them? No. What will you do? You only have prayers. I pray. God will do the... Fuck God. Quit God. Man is God. You are talking about. Man is the one running this world. No God is running this world. It is man. This one say only God God can help us if only we are ready to help ourselves. Fuck God. You don't need God's help. You need to know yourself. Wake up, wise up, unite and rise up. People has been singing it before you were born, but you think it's a joke because they put those religions there to keep you down, to keep you in bondage. When you think to make, you have many Africans who are graduates, who can invent and develop things, but nobody, no government is supporting them. They are falling. All of them, and you see greater, well, they end up in abroad, working in the kitchen, working in a hospital, working everywhere. I'm a doctor, I am this, I am that. You end up marry, have a house, buy a car. Okay, I'm living comfortable. But you are still slave. Africans, you need to wake up. So 3 things I said we discuss about because, oh man, I have only 2 minutes to go. Number 1 is vaccine. 2, China. Then number 3 is religion. For you to destroy religion in Africa, we have to go back to our interior areas. And that's why I was born and prepared. People think I am here for movement or for, oh, we want to. No, you cannot build anything now. You cannot fight anything now until you wake up majority of Africans, especially in our villages. We begin to value our land. We begin to value our life, that we don't need to travel abroad to be rich. We don't need to travel to anywhere to do anything good for us. Celestina Johnson, fuck you with that God forgive you. Curse woman you are, according to Genesis chapter 3 verse 16. And there's no place in heaven for you as a woman, according to Revelation chapter 14 verse 4. Fuck you, idiot. Get out of my profile. When I finish this, I will just block you. That's what I do. Okay, so go tell your fucking God to stop me from blocking you if you exist. So wake up, my people. It is not time for war yet. It is not time for building anything yet. It is time for wake up. You got to wake up first. You can't build with anyone that is sleeping. You cannot fight with anyone that is sleeping. They have to wake up first, then prepare themselves and ready for war, ready for building. That's how you will make it. So that's what I want to share with us. And let me go to work while having fun. Everywhere, anywhere I find myself, I have fun. Also have fun wherever you find yourself. Peace.